Hey guys! Hello, beautiful hearts. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor, creator of Your Cells Are Listening. Yes, bringing out the big old sage stick here today. What reading am I going to do today? I am going to do, don't want it to fall. We are going to do a shadow reading. Let's go in. I want to look and see what the heck is Altered Ego up to today. You know, that little monkey mind, that little sucker, it's always up to something. There's always hidden traps it's setting for you, even in the positives. For those of you who have purchased my course, you're starting to learn all about this and getting a leg up on how to transmute it and stop it. So for the rest of you, let's just see what is going on today. Let's take a peek-see. All right, Spirit, all of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. Ooh, all right. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory and grace. I pour my love, praise, and gratitude, glory and grace. All right, I'm looking at This is really interesting. I'm looking at the Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords, Six of Swords, and Eight of Wands. All right, Altered Ego, I see you. Dr. D's coming for you. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups. All right. So, what this is saying to me here is that Altered Ego, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is straight up Altered Ego, front, center, and present. This could even be, you might have gone to bed last night in a really, good mood. Things are going good. And woke up this morning and it's just like, what the hell? Altered Ego, monkey mind, I use those terms interchangeably, is just literally Two of Swords. That's a choice card. And in every moment you have a choice. Are you going to entertain these lower vibrational thoughts? Are you going to react and make choices like you have in the past based on what Altered Ego is talking about or saying to you? Seven of Swords. This is literally like aligning with that inner dialogue. Altered Ego kind of staying in the comfort zone, doing what you've always done. You get triggered, things come up, whether it's, lashing out verbally, drinking, drugs, sex, whatever. This is staying in that energy and in that comfortable, dysfunctional energy and going back and doing the exact same thing over and over again, which is Altered Ego or ego, pride, stubbornness. This here, the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. So they're looking at each other. This, I'm feeling the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is, the spy, the internet spy, why talk when I could stalk type of energy. But look at this King of Swords. I honestly feel like this Page of Swords, page energy is younger. It's it could represent a younger person. It could also represent emotional immaturity, and that's what I'm getting. Somebody here has acted out of altered ego and monkey mind. And this Page of Swords feels like they're justified and right in doing what they did. Feel like they've been watching this King of Swords. You know, and here's the thing. The king, he's been through a lot. He was a page, he's been a knight, now he's a king. This guy, homie right here, has been through a lot. He's learned his lessons. He has emotionally matured. However, altered ego will use people to act out and attack. And I feel that that's what this Page of Swords has done. And I feel like this Page of Swords feels justified that they were right in going after whatever they said to this King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is just kind of like, oh, really? The King of Swords is not responding, not reacting. It's just like, okay, I see you. I see what's going on. And guess what? I'm moving away. I'm moving away from this energy. And look, here it comes again with this Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands is looking right here. Let me see. There we go. Is looking at this person in the boat and trying to go after and disturb. So take this how it resonates for you. The way the energy is coming across is their altered ego out of pride, stubbornness. It could be out of fear. I mean, altered ego always comes from doubt, fear, judgment, criticism, condemnation, blame, shame, and gossip. So whatever that energy is, there's somebody here that was all up in that energy. They've been watching this King of Swords. I feel like this page acted out somehow. And altered ego is still trying to send the message that you're justified, or whoever acted in altered ego, whether it's you or the other person, they are justifying their actions, what they did. And guys, again, there's no judgment. This is so you can kind of see how altered ego acts. And it always acts when we're with other people or in connections or what have you. Whoever acted out of altered ego, excuse me. See, my throat chakra is trying to close up. All of a sudden, my throat is really scratchy, itchy. I can't get the words out. they're looking back as well. So this King of Swords, he's somebody who has integrity. He's very wise. He speaks the truth. He has a lot of integrity. He knows his worth. He's not the King of Cups. He's not emotional or anything like that. He just has no time for this lower vibrational energy. So I do feel like this is coming back. And now wants to come after this Queen of Pentacles. You may very well be this Queen of Pentacles, and this may be your altered ego acting out. I'm just seeing two people here. One is much more in altered ego, emotionally immature. No judgment. They just haven't done the work. They haven't learned their lessons. They haven't seen where their altered ego keeps them in this energy, keeps doing this. Instead, they want to point the fingers and blame other people. And they're trying to blame other people, one, who have already done the work and can see this energy for what it is, and they just don't entertain it. So the lower vibrational energies, they love to create a fuss and try to get everybody else involved to turn against the people that have already learned the lesson. But look, this King and Queen, they're not fazed by this lower energy. Why? Because they've been through it. They've been through the disappointment, the heartache, the disillusionment, and they know they fill their own cups. They know nobody else can fill their cups for them. They also know that they're responsible for how they act, what they think, what they feel, and what they show others. So somebody here cut somebody off because of how they were coming at them from altered ego. The person acting out in altered ego thinks, so here's the thing, guys, here's the big takeaway. Altered ego always thinks it's right. It thinks it's the know-it-all. It thinks it's protecting you. It will dig its heels in like these swords are stuck in. It's almost like, yeah, they're stuck in the cement. Hell, they even have chains. They're chained to each other. That's how altered ego is. And it is really trying to keep this person who's reacting in altered ego from bossing up. Here we go again. From stepping into their potential. But here's the thing. Whoever is in altered ego thinking that their actions, their words, whatever they're doing is going to faze, bother, or get a reaction out of the King and Queen, they're mistaken. That's not going to happen. The King and Queen are not going to come off their thrones to try to have a conversation with this page, with somebody else's altered ego. They're just not. The King and Queen will go behind their castle, behind their moat, and just be like, courage, yeah. So the message here is for the person, and this could be you. Altered ego has a way of getting us entangled in things that we shouldn't be entangled of. Why? Because we are the world. We are all one. But whoever is in this altered ego energy, you need the courage to look at yourself and decide that you don't want to be in that energy anymore. And guys, it's not the king or queen's responsibility to educate the page or to raise the page up. It's the page who needs to do the work to go get the education, whatever it needs to boss up. Yeah, the burden. Those two go together. Altered ego loves to make us feel burdened, and it loves to point fingers. Look at how they're pointing fingers at things outside of them and then say, well, it's because they did this. It's because they did that. That's all page energy. That's all bullshit. I'm not saying somebody else didn't do something. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is check yourself if you're coming from altered ego. Because if you're coming from altered ego, you're coming from the matrix. It's lower vibrational and it's an illusion. It's not the truth. Your cells are listening. What are you saying? What is that internal dialogue? Because whatever your internal dialogue is, that is what is acting out right now in your life. Opinions bind you to what you opine. So if you are in this Page of Swords energy, in all of your opinions about this king and queen or whoever, that internal dialogue, those opinions, your cells are storing it, and that is what is playing out. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this is a message for somebody. Again, it's not to call you out. It's not to pull you down. It's so you can see what's going on, see that altered ego trap, and make the choice. Make a free will choice. Now, you may not be the one in altered ego. You may be the one who is dealing, or that the one who is in altered ego is projecting towards you. You get to decide, are you going to play with it, or are you just going to keep sailing on? All right, you guys. As always, sending you oceans and oceans of love. Namaste. Bye-bye.